Hey family, how you doing? This is Al Horton from Horton's Hauling. I got a couple video clips I want to show you about me having a walkthrough at the auction. I did purchase a vehicle this weekend, over the weekend, on last Thursday actually, and I just wanted to show you some of the tips that I have when going through the auction. So it's a couple video clips. I'll show you some of the clips, and I will try to give you like a play-by-play type scenario. It's like the first clip is a Toyota Tundra, and I'll walk through on that. So take a look at this clip. Walk past some cars here. I normally like to go in my order. Alright, here's my first Toyota Tundra. Got that run number on there, the mileage. I normally do a quick walk around. Yeah, I'm looking for a pickup. This bed is kind of small. Window busted in the back. Window busted in the back. This look like a inside. This look like a no because of this battery dead. Got some pieces missing. That was quick. It's probably a no on that. Here's the next one, a Ford. It says no start. No end to no start. What the hell is this in the back? I don't know what the hell is. It's clean on the inside. Got the check engine light on. I ain't break my thing. It's the back. There's plenty of space. I don't know what the hell this is though. This cover must be placed in. Oh, this must be. Oh, this got 2 gas tanks. I'm not familiar with 2 gas tanks, 1 alternate. So that's a no. So that was the first clip. That was of a Toyota Tundra. As you can see, at first I didn't recognize there was a gas tank in the back of the pickup. So they had put a gas tank, additional gas tank in the back of the pickup. So yeah, I found it out later. But yeah, that's some of the things you learn when you walking through. I do have experience, but I don't know everything. So I learn something every time I go to the auction, and that's a great thing. This next brief clip is of a vehicle. I forgot the name of the car, but I wanted to show the oil leak. It's a quick oil leak. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but yeah, it's an oil leak, and I wanted to show that sometimes stuff like that I don't even want to deal with, because of I don't want the hassle. That's an oil leak. The next clip is of a Honda Civic. I was walking around. I was thinking about buying a car as well. So as I was walking, what I normally do is I have me a list of cars, and I think I said this in the last video. I have a list of cars and trucks, whatever. I was specifically going to the auction for a pickup truck, but I did have a list of cars, so I did want to purchase a vehicle as well. So so as I was walking through and I seen my list, I started looking at some of the cars. I don't walk past a car that's on my list. I try to start from the beginning and then work my way around. So I did look at a couple cars, and this Honda Civic, it was real good. It looked good on the inside. The mileage was low. 140 is not really bad for a Honda. It's in my top 10. However, the rattling and the muffler and the engine kind of turned me off. It's something that I could probably have dealt with, but again, my main focus was not on a vehicle, and I also didn't bring my my device to check the check engine device. I forgot the name of it. So I could have checked it and see what kind of codes came up, but I didn't. I left it in the truck. So that was the reason why I just bypassed it. So again, I wasn't pressed on a car. My main focus was a truck. And I do have pictures of the truck that I did purchase. It's on my my business page, HORTON'S. It's on my business page, but I also might put some clips on the back of this as well. But here's the clip of the Honda Civic. It's a Honda Civic. Walk around. It has 142 on the mileage. Check the engine light on. Check the doors, 4-door. Check the tires. Tires are good. Walk around it. You got a little rumbling in the muffler. Muffler rattling a little bit. It's clean on the inside. No scratches, no dents. Check the windows. Power windows work. It's a little dirty on this side, but not that bad. Got a little slight dent on the front, not bad. Most of that stuff is livable. Here's your engine. Looks like a new battery. Looks like a new thing with a spark plugs is. I need a top. Engine's shaking a little bit. We need motor mount. Need a top for your windshield wiper fluid. No stains. Need fluid. Again, the check engine light is on. Let's rev it. I'm not here. See if you can hear that. There's a little hesitation in that. don't know if you can hear that, but you hear the hesitation in the engine. Looks good. Sounds fair. That's a no. The next clip I have, I think this is the last clip, is of a Nissan Sentra. And again, it's little key stuff that I look for. And a lot of times, people who own vehicles do some makeshift stuff to fix their vehicle or to, make it reliable, like putting tape on stuff, putting tape here, putting some duct tape there. Duct tape is like the black man, like the poor man's version of fixing the vehicle. So they think they can put some duct tape or anything and it just hold it. So I spotted that on this Nissan Sentra, and it automatically turns me off, because if you see tape on anything, that means they're hiding something. And and one thing I learned about windows from the car dealership, and also working, doing like auto theft. I work for an auto theft company and doing lockouts and stuff like that. What I learned about windows is you don't know what's going on the inside. If a window's not rolling down, it could be it's off track. It could be the motor. It could be anything inside of that window. And again, I don't want to spend my time having to open up that window, open up that door, open up that panel, looking inside and finding out exactly what's wrong, because that's just taking time and energy from me getting the car, preparing the car. So a lot of this stuff I really don't deal with. And I think I mentioned that in my last clip, and I think I'll show you that. So a lot of times when I see tape, it's a turn off. Tape is duct tape is a turn off on a vehicle. So that's a FYI. Keep in mind that you don't put tape on vehicles, and you don't buy a car that got tape on it. So here's a clip of the Nissan. Here's a Nissan Sentra. Here's some key things you can look for before you even notice. You see there's tape around the door, and then there's tape right here on the back window. Watch me, I try to roll down the back window. Back window won't roll down. So no. Okay, this last clip is me explaining some of the reasons why I don't buy cars with a lot of hassles. Now, keep in mind, I do fix some stuff. I take it to my mechanic, and I'll run it through them and let them see what's wrong with it and run it through. But if I can spot stuff off the break, then I know that I don't have to. That's what I use my mechanics for. I use my mechanics to spot the stuff that I can't see. But if I can see it, then I don't want to deal with it, because then I know that the stuff that's hidden is going to come up as well. So a lot of times, if it's obvious body stuff, engine stuff, window stuff, stuff like that I know is obvious, and I got an idea of how much it's gonna cost and how much it's gonna cost to repair it, then I'll just pass on it. And that's one thing I've learned being in this business, is that don't be over anxious in purchasing a vehicle. Don't be over anxious. Don't try to keep your mind focused on one car. So I've learned that over the years, that I rather pass on a car, because it's thousands at the dealer's auction. It's thousands and thousands of cars. And my list, I had like almost 45 cars on my list, which is good. I'm only was trying to get one pickup, which I did get. And so this last clip is just about me explaining some of the stuff I just don't deal with. So here's the clip. Again, when I'm looking for a car, windows, stuff like that, I normally say no to, because I don't want to hassle trying to get all that stuff fixed. And if you got the money to fix all that stuff, then that's fine with you. I don't want to fix windows. I don't want to fix engines and, fix. I don't want, the less work I have to do, the easier it is for me. So I don't want to do all that stuff. So most of the times I just pass on it. Okay, so that's all the clips that I had at the auction. I wanted to do some more, however, it was the auction was starting, and then I really had a lot of cars to look over, so it's hard to try to record and inspect the car and have a walkthrough. But I did wind up purchasing a pickup truck. I purchased a Ford F-150, um, which was a great find for me. I might have overspent for it a little bit, but I knew I wanted that truck. It's at the shop now. What I normally do when I purchase a vehicle is I drive it back home and I listen to it, and it sounded like it needed brakes, and it sounded like it may needed some stirring. So what I normally do is when I purchase a vehicle, I take it directly to my mechanic. Um, Big shout out to Welsh Automotives on Middle River Boulevard. They do great work. So I take it to them. I leave it there. They'll inspect it. They'll fix whatever I think is wrong with it. They'll do a diagnostics on it. They'll do whatever and they'll give me a price. And then what I'll do is if it's reasonable, I'll let them do it. If not, then I'll get it back. And then I'll have some other mechanics that I can get it done at a cheaper price. Especially with the parts, I order my parts online, so sometimes I can I can cut costs by buying my own parts online and getting a couple of my homeboy mechanics to get it fixed. Shout out to Rock Auto. I always purchase, if I'm getting any of my work done as far as the parts, I go to rockauto.com. Shout out to Rock Auto. I don't get paid to shout out nobody. I just do it because I like business. So that's what I normally do. So it's at the shop. I'm happy. It's part of my the extension of my business. So now we have 2 pickup trucks for Horton'S. We can do twice as work. And be on the lookout for a new commercial. We're working on a brainstorming an idea for a new commercial for Horton's Hauling. Check us out at hortonshauling.com, hortonshauling.org. Yeah, we got I'm working on a new video coming out for this summer, and yeah, big shout out to Ty, my video guy, Exquisite Cinema. So yeah, so here's a couple clips, pictures of the Ford F-150. It may need some stirring. So what I normally do is when I purchase a vehicle, I take it directly to my mechanic. Big shout out to Welsh Automotives on Middle River Boulevard. They do great work. So I take it to them. I leave it there. They'll inspect it. They'll fix whatever I think is wrong with it. They'll do a diagnostics on it. They'll do whatever and they'll give me a price. And then what I'll do is if it's reasonable, I'll let them do it. If not, then I'll get it back. And then I'll have some other mechanics that I can get it done at a cheaper price. Especially with the parts, I order my parts online. So sometimes I can I can cut costs by buying my own parts online and getting a couple of my homeboy mechanics to get it fixed. Shout out to Rock Auto. I always purchase, if I'm getting any of my work done as far as the parts, I go to rockauto.com. Shout out to Rock Auto. I don't get paid to shout out nobody. I just do it because I like business. So that's what I normally do. So it's at the shop. I'm happy. It's part of my the extension of my business. So now we have 2 pickup trucks for Horton'S. We can do twice as work. And be on the lookout for a new commercial. We're working on a brainstorming an idea for a new commercial for Horton'S Hauling. Check us out at hortonshauling.com, hortonshauling.org. Yeah, we got I'm working on a new video coming out for this summer, and yeah, big shout out to Ty, my video guy, Exquisite Cinema. So yeah, so here's a couple clips, pictures of the Ford F-150. Again, LSCS. I'm not going to say you. LSCS means like, subscribe, comment, and share. LSCS. So then you'll hear me say that, and that's all that means. LSCS. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, check out these clips. Peace.